Rise or be forgotten. The untold story of the FrontMan. What would you do if survival meant betraying everything you once believed in? Life is not fair. It does not reward kindness. It does not pity the weak. It only respects those who are willing to fight, to suffer, to endure. Wang Inho was once just another man, a dreamer, a brother, a person who believed in hard work, in honesty, in a future where things would eventually get better. But reality is cruel, and dreams do not pay the bills. Hope does not erase debt. No matter how hard he worked, he could never escape the weight pressing down on him. The system was built to crush men like him, to keep them running in circles while those at the top controlled everything. Then came the invitation, a mysterious card, a promise of a second chance, a way out of the impossible. It seemed too good to be true, but when you are drowning, even the most dangerous path feels like salvation. And so, he entered the game. The fall. Learning the rules of survival. The moment he stepped inside, he realized the truth. This was no ordinary competition. This was not about luck or skill. It was about survival. Hundreds stood beside him, all desperate, all drowning in their own debts, their own failures. They all believed they had a chance. But they didn't. Because in this game, there were only two kinds of people. Those who were willing to do what was necessary, and those who were not. When the first round began, so did the screams. People fell. Friends turned to strangers. And in those moments, Inho understood what separated the winners from the losers. It was not strength, it was not intelligence, it was the willingness to let go of morals, to let go of emotions, to let go of the past. The moment you hesitated, you were dead. He watched as those who clung to kindness were eliminated. Those who waited for someone to save them disappeared. He did not have the luxury of doubt. He did not have the privilege of fear. So he adapted. He studied the patterns, the strategies, the weaknesses of those around him. He calculated every move. He did not play to survive. He played to win. One by one, the weak fell. The hopeful fell. Those who thought life was fair fell. And in the end, when the dust settled, he was the last one standing. But victory did not taste like triumph. It tasted like emptiness. Because to win, he had to become someone else. Someone who no longer cared about right or wrong. Someone who saw the world for what it truly was, a battlefield where only the ruthless survived. And that was when they approached him. The rise, power demands sacrifice. The ones who controlled the game had been watching. They saw his potential, his logic, his ability to separate emotions from decisions. And they made him an offer. Play the game or control it. It was not a choice, it was an evolution. He accepted. The mask became his identity. The past no longer mattered. He had seen the truth. Power is not given, power is taken. As the FrontMan, he was no longer a player. He was the one who enforced the rules. He was the one who ensured order. He was the one who had climbed so high that he could never fall again. But power is a lonely place. He watched as new players entered the game, just as desperate as he once was. He saw the same hope in their eyes, the same fear, the same belief that maybe, just maybe, they could escape. But he knew the truth. No one escapes. The system was never meant to be beaten. The system exists to consume. The moment you step inside, you have already lost. The only difference is how long you last. He had outlasted them all. But at what cost? The lesson. Rise or be forgotten. The FrontMan's story is not just about a game. It is about life itself. Because life is no different. It does not reward the kind. It does not wait for the weak. It does not care about your excuses. Life is a battlefield. It will test you, break you, push you to your limits. And the only question that matters is, will you let it destroy you, or will you rise? Not everyone is born with power. Not everyone is given a chance. But power is never given. It is taken. Success does not come to those who wait. It does not reward the kind or the hopeful. It rewards those who are willing to suffer, to sacrifice, to make the hard choices. The FrontMan was not the strongest, but he was the most determined. And in the end, that made all the difference. The choice. Who will you be? So now ask yourself, are you just another player, waiting for someone to save you? Or are you willing to do whatever it takes to become the one in control? Because in this world, there are only two kinds of people. Those who play the game and those who run it. Which one will you be?